A small group of Smilodon gracilis. Smilodon gracilis was the earliest and the smallest of the 3 Smilodon species. This group of 3 are returning back home, after a rough day. Smilodon gracilis would have lived in the Americas. This group is wandering through the Andes in South America. They are on low ground, and are close to their home. It's a rough landscape, made out of rock and other hard material. And here they are. Smilodon gracilis were about the same size of a modern-day jaguar, and have believed to have weighed nearly 360 pounds. The weather isn't so nice today. They have reached their destination, and can now relax and rest. They will have to rest, and keep searching for food by tomorrow. Though being the smallest species of Smilodon, these beasts could still take down large prey. A stranger, which is also a Smilodon, has walked deep into the group's territory, and is now getting into the cave. The stranger catches the group's attention, by standing in the front of the cave, slowly walking in with no fear. The stranger fights back but soon realizes that he's making a mistake. The stranger flees with a couple of scars. The 3 Smilodon continues to rest. Now, after resting for hours, the Smilodon go out and search for prey. The Smilodon fatalis, the top predator of North America during the Pleistocene to early Holocene. This young male watches the sun rise, and is hungry and tired. He has been looking for food for days. Smilodon fatalis was the famous cat known from the Rancho La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles. The tar, a bit like asphalt, has yielded about 1 million bones of late Pleistocene mammals, of which 162,000 bones are from Smilodon, representing perhaps 1,200 individuals. In the distance we hear something like a mammoth. The Smilodon is known for its large canines that could grow up to 8 inches. He is getting closer to the mammoth. A juvenile woolly mammoth is stuck in the tar, calling for help. He decides to attack, and not starve. But it looks like he hasn't seen tar before. He comes as close as possible to the prey and bolts off. But he quickly gets stuck and starts to panic. And then starts to wait till death. A pack of dire wolves find them stuck in the tar. They tried to drag the mammoth to land, but didn't succeed. The male Smilodon fatalis died of starvation, and the dire wolves tried to drag the corpse up to land, as you can see. These wolves won't survive either. And now for the last, we watch the biggest and the fiercest of them all, the Smilodon populator. Smilodon populator was a large, heavy species from East and South America. It was 1.2 meters high at the shoulder, 2.1 meters long on average. With an estimated weight of 220 to 400 kilograms, it was among the heaviest known felids. This small pack is waiting for prey to show up, and it has already been ours. The pack consists of 1 dominant male and 2 females. And suddenly, a female we are following spotted something and tells it to the others. And the hunt begins. The Smilodon populator were very stealthy and agile, and came as close as possible to the prey, before pouncing. They are getting closer and closer, without a noise. The male starts running with a speed of 37 miles per hour. And then it was all over, for the baby Hippidian. This large named kelenken, also known as the terror bird, is on the way to the fresh meal. This is the kelenken, the largest of the terror birds. This large female is watching and is making her way to the Smilodon's meal. She reached them, and only has to scare them away, to get their meal. And she now begins her meal. Hope you enjoyed this first episode. Stay excited in for the second one.